Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into another edition of the Apples to Apples podcast. Can I help you?
What?
I say, can I help you?
Just looking.
Something in your throat?
Go ahead, Sam.
I don't want to interrupt Dad's interruption.
I didn't interrupt.
But Stats Guy Ryan came to me with a proposal that he comes on and monitors the interruption, and anytime whoever interrupts has to pay Stats Guy Ryan $10 as a penalty. So, which would mean Dad would pay Stats Guy Ryan $10 pretty much every show.
I didn't interrupt.
But it's just a proposal to, maybe it's a financial penalty would help Dad's interruptions.
I didn't interrupt though. I was just, right. I just got off the baseball field. Another successful Legion season down the drain. Done. All that good stuff. So no, I wasn't. I'm trying to figure out if WWE radio on satellite radio is now our competitor, or very controversial move for the Busted Open people.
Well, we're not on satellite radio.
I know we're not, but they could still be competitors. So let's just say you got a long drive.
Not a competitor.
Let's say you got a long drive home. Would you turn on a pay-per-view and listen to it on the radio?
Wait, that's what it is?
So what they're doing is they're leaving the same show. They're taking over the Pro Wrestling 24/7 network. It's going to be called Monday WWE Radio Network. And they're going to still do the Busted Open. All the shows that are on there now are still going to be on. But then they're adding they're going to trade off their podcasts are all going to be on there. And then you're going to be able to listen to Monday Night Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and the pay-per-views as they're happening.
Why?
Play by play.
Why would you listen to that? It doesn't.
If you're in your car. I know. I'm with you. In fact, I think for the pay-per-view, Vic Joseph and Booker T are doing a separate radio version.
That's preposterous.
Starting with this weekend, where will we?
2 weekends.
Not this weekend, 2 weekends, yeah.
So that's ridiculous. Ridiculous is the word I would use. What would possess you to listen to Monday Night Raw on the radio?
I don't know. But a lot of people are upset because they don't think they're going to talk about other wrestling now, which they claim they still will. But they'll have a lot of WWE people on. I told you Busted Open is going to be at the Convention Center Saturday and Sunday, so pretty interesting, actually.
But you don't even know what we have. You're in the dark, as they say.
I am. I don't understand why. I don't really understand why I haven't got anything yet. I think I'm going to have to call there tomorrow. I haven't even got the tickets, full disclosure, but I paid for them. But
you bought tickets from the WWE. I'm not really worried about you getting those.
Worst comes to worst, we can get some for $25.
No, I tried that. I went on just to see out of curiosity. You can't find that.
But it was only down for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty bogus.
A little guy at Syracuse, the one night game, is doing the 6-7.
Who is?
Little guy at the TBT tournament for Syracuse.
You're not locked into the Stud Budz stream?
No,
I'm locked into the Boeheim brothers. One of them just hit a 3-pointer to probably seal the maybe. Well, there's still a lot of time left.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The TBT tournament. What do you mean?
What is that?
It's the basketball tournament.
I honestly, I don't.
I actually don't know if that's what it stands for, but that's what it should stand for.
It is. That's exactly what it stands for.
Okay. It's the basketball tournament.
Basketball. That's correct.
It's where every school not every school, a certain amount of schools who are participating have a team, and it's just their 30-year-old washed up alumni, and it's pretty funny to watch because some of them have gone quite large. But the Boeheim Bros are playing for Syracuse? And
yeah,
I think it started as like it wasn't just this whole like only alumni thing. It started as like a charity type tournament thing, like pro-am almost, and then it's just like ballooned from there. And now to Sam's point, like almost every team is either the washed up alumni of some school, or like some other connection between people that's still just a collection of
I've never even heard of it.
College basketball players.
Buddy Boeheim is.
But now it's like
Fuego.
$2 million if you win.
Do you know that we could either try out or watch the tryout for WWE at SummerSlam? You can buy tickets to watch people try out to be in the WWE.
Really? That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. I think Bailey, HBK, Natalia, and Javon Evans are going to be there. So we could have bought tickets for that too. It's pretty crazy. Actually, so and then before we talk sports, I mean, it's possible as we preview next week's show, as we preview SummerSlam, we could all be in the same studio together.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems likely.
Sam, how many Boeheims are on the Syracuse team?
How many are there in the world?
Two that have been playing. There might be a third on the roster, but I haven't seen them play. I've seen two
on
play.
TV?
Yeah, that's one. And Jim's
the winner gets like $1 million or something crazy.
Why have I never heard of this?
I don't know.
Well, you
don't know what's going
on.
You don't
watch the NBA Finals, the Stanley Cup. I mean, you don't know what anything's going on.
Well, I've heard of the Stanley Cup Finals before and the NBA Finals. This is something I've never heard of.
Well, you don't watch, sports on TV was my point.
True, but I hear of sports on TV.
I guess you just don't know ball.
I got a hot take.
On the basketball tournament?
No, I just turned it on.
Popcorn chicken being back?
That's what I'm looking at right now, yeah. No, I think the Wild aren't going to sign Quinn Hughes.
That's what you're thinking about right now? That was your hot take 12 minutes into this show?
Well, no.
Trying to talk.
I was thinking about it earlier, but if I didn't say it now, I would forget to say it. So come back to it.
I think some people listen and they think you do these things like as a bit. Like, I just want the people at home to understand this is just how you are. Like, it's not both the never ending negativity, but also that was so far out of left field.
I'm a baseball coach. That's where I operate in left field.
Well, the worst position on the field?
Mostly center field, but.
Sorry to any left fielders. I wasn't trying to offend you.
But you just did.
It's left field's more important than second base. Now I'm going to offend even more people. What I was going to say is you could write these things down, and then, when we're moving on to hockey, you could bring it up. So you don't, in case you think you're going to forget it.
You mean like take notes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could.
But I don't think you've ever taken a note in your life, so I know that's asking a lot.
That's why I said take notes. I mean, am I supposed to know who Marcus Keene is, for crying out loud? I don't understand this thing.
What now? Yeah. What are you talking about?
He's talking about the basketball tournament.
Oh my God! See, this is what I'm saying.
By the way,
you've never heard of it. Then you're talking about popcorn chicken. Then you're talking about the Wild randomly. Now you're back to this basketball tournament, mentioning some guy who no one's ever heard of.
I thought it was 3-on-3.
That's
No,
a
that's
different tournament.
oh
That's
my
Ice Cube.
God.
Who's that fatty? I'm in better shape
That's
than
Isaiah.
15.
That's my point. It's Isaiah Whitehead. That was my literally. You
Oh,
don't
that's
listen because my point is
Isaiah
that
Whitehead's put on some lbs and
he's
later in life.
massive.
Some?
I literally open with it's kind of
I-
interesting and fun to watch because you get to see how many people have gotten fat and suck.
Oh, they're playing Seton Hall.
Are they
So this
playing?
is
I was gonna say, are they
literally-
playing? I was literally gonna say, are they playing the Seton Hall alumni team? That guy was
It's
sick.
Yeah, I know. It's Hall in against Boeheim.
Yeah,
And
he
then
was. Isaiah Whitehead was AP All-American, honorable mention, if I recall. I think he was also
So
the
did
most
these guys
outstanding.
He was really
Done.
good. And
He was the most
And
outstanding.
they-
I know for a fact he was the most outstanding player of the Big East tournament in God. That would have been 2016. I want to say
What have these people been doing since
I'm
they're
confused.
because they won. That was if 2016 is the year Seton Hall won the whole Big East tournament, which feels like an eternity ago, but wasn't.
They have to get to 81. Is there a reason that 81 is the target score?
it's at a certain time
The
they
Elam,
choose
the
a
Elam
target
ending.
score.
Elam ending.
No defense whatsoever. Okay, this is
But,
weird.
The
Yeah,
Elam ending. They get to like a certain point, Sam's point, and then they add
Sam,
8.
are you gonna say
points.
they don't need a coach because the point guard just takes the ball and goes to the hoop?
No, I was gonna say a guy on Syracuse's roster is Wesley Johnson.
Oh,
Really?
Now
Yeah,
he hasn't
great.
played a single minute, and I don't think
but
he's
he's
on
got
the
to
bench.
be old.
He's 31.
Wesley
There's a guy
Johnson
in jeans.
has to be Wesley Johnson, the guy that played for
Timberwolves.
Syracuse as well as the Timberwolves, has to be older than 31 years old.
I thought I looked
Yeah.
it up. He was 31.
No, he was
Are
drafted
these
in
guys
like
all in like
2010.
Europe? Do these guys all play in Europe or something, or is it they just play once a year in this thing?
Some of them do.
Who
Some
else
of
is
them
on the
like
who else is
Isaiah
on the
Whitehead.
Hall
I'm
in?
sure Isaiah Whitehead probably works at McDonald's, but like
I love how the fact
Isa-
how serious these coaches are taking it. Like they're listening to them.
The winner wins like $1 million or something.
$2 million.
Like
It's
that.
$2 million.
Yeah.
Well,
Who's
it's the
paying
$2
them?
million basketball tournament. I guess I don't know.
Fox
how it's divided up.
Fox Sports won, and their sponsors. Who else is on the Hall in team? I'm trying to think of who on Seton Hall was good, but never really made it to the league that would play in this.
I looked it up earlier. Hold please.
Is this the finals, or is this just
Darnell Brody,
Who?
Okay.
Alamir Dawes. No,
Oh, he was good.
Who?
Alamir Dawes was good. Maybe he still is good. I got no idea what he's up to these days.
Ant Nelson.
He's
You know him.
okay. Yep. Alamir Dawes.
Colby Rogers.
Yeah, Alamir Dawes can't be more than 2 years out of college.
Katarius Wilson. See, I'm reading the roster on the website, but like Wesley Johnson's on the roster, but he's not suited up. There's a guy that looks kind of like him in jeans on the bench, so maybe he's hurt.
Oh, you left out Casey Nadefo.
Well, I didn't name them all yet.
Oh, okay. I went to their roster. I got bored.
Miles Kale.
Oh, Miles Kale's baller. Again, might still be. I don't know. How's he looking?
No, it's a lot of the guys are actually really
That's a
good
pretty
at college.
solid team. People forget that there was a period of time where Seton Hall was genuinely a good team.
No, they were definitely good.
I think Miles. I almost said Miles Caw because I was mixing him and Alamir Dawes. Miles Kale, I think, has his career, like most people, his career high against Georgetown. I believe. That was in the waning years of Patrick Ewing, unsurprisingly, as most people's leading scoring game was.
Dad, you might be familiar with the guy in Kentucky, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Oh yeah, I felt like he was playing last year somewhere.
Yeah, Lithuania.
Oh.
No, I have
Marcus
no idea.
Lee, DeAndre Liggins, whose last team was Iraq.
Just the
Willie
country?
Cauley-Stein
Iraq?
was in. No, it was. It's Dijala Al Jamea. Willie Cauley-Stein was playing in Italy. Archie
He's like-
Goodwin, he was good.
Is there like a standing somewhere? Like who's?
It's a bracket. So Louisville played Kentucky. I was earlier in Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky already moved on. Boeheim's Army's going for the sweep.
Montrezl Harrell. Yeah, I mean, there's some good players. Jalen Johnson.
Kansas and Kansas State grudge match down in that series.
No, they do a little rival action.
Yeah.
Purple Rain, Kansas State.
The Kansas team
Michael
has
Beasley.
to be good. No way. He's playing in the 3-on-3 league to bring it back.
He's on the roster.
Yeah.
Purple Ranger. I might have to get a Michael Beasley number 11 Purple Rain.
Purple Rain jersey. This Kansas team is legit.
Kansas State they got Jacob Pullen.
Kansas as Frank Mason, Zeke Mayo, Tyshawn Taylor, Mario Chalmers.
I am convinced Michael Beasley could put up 50 points in this. I know he's old, but
I mean, he puts up 50 points in that 3-on-3 league with Ice Cube. So why not in this one? Who's on the Wichita State team? Might be kind of some ballers.
I know Dad's gonna be locked in tomorrow to this.
Connor Frankamp.
I'm not.
Marcus
Sure.
McDuffie.
Georgetown's had a team in this before.
They have. While
considering we got New Mexico and Wichita State, maybe it was a weaker field.
It doesn't look like there's many teams in it this year. It looks smaller than usual. The Georgetown team would have been 3 years ago, maybe 4. I don't think they have been on a team super recently.
I wonder if Patrick Ewing would have played for it.
I know he
wouldn't have coached. I'll tell you that much.
No, they had some ballers.
I feel like he's back coaching again somewhere.
He is, yeah.
He is. All right, well, we're gonna have a lot of the wrestling talk next week. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. We got to talk.
I mean, we're gonna have to check back in on the TBT.
That's true.
Do you think there's a leading scorer? There is. Cole Swider. Oh, our Philly correspondent, if he listens to this episode, is going to be so pissed that he learned that. Cole Swider is the leading scorer in the TBT. That's a great question. I don't know. Is the leading scorer in the TBT playing for Boeheim's Army. I think the happiest day of his life was when Philly correspondent Junior was probably born. The second happiest day in his life was probably the first Eagles Super Bowl. The third happiest day in his life was probably
so getting married isn't anywhere on that.
I'm not there yet. The third happiest day in his life was probably the second Philly Super Bowl. The fourth happiest day in his life was probably his marriage. And then the fifth happiest day in his life was probably the day Cole Swider transferred out of Villanova. And I'd like him to write in and tell me if that's an accurate representation.
The Cole Swider hate is interesting because no one's ever heard of this guy.
He played for 3 years. He played for 3 years at Nova, then transferred for his final year at Syracuse. I have texts on texts about how bad and how much he dislikes Cole Swider.
Well, I think he'll be updated after.
I found the text March 31st, 2021, to our Philly correspondent and then our other Villanova graduate in the extended Orchard family. I texted them both that they got what they finally wanted. Swider is transferring. Our Philly correspondent said, "Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit." The other one said, "I am so happy to not have to look at that dumb word I'm not allowed to say on the radio, haircut, again."
No, but
they don't like these. I'm telling you.
By the time the show is up, he probably won't be because I think he had like 28 or 30 points the first game. And I think he went 0 for 4 to start the second game.
He's atrocious. He's absolutely atrocious.
He did have is he 21?
Swider, I'm not watching. I guess I have the.
I think he's 21.
I guess I can look it up.
He did have a clutch corner 3 though in the fourth. He picked it back up.
I mean, he's like a tall, lanky white guy, probably with a buzz cut.
Yep, that's 21. Yeah, he did have a clutch.
Although
he picked it back up.
That's like half of the Syracuse population, so probably.
Well, I know what Buddy Bam looks like. It's not him. Buddy Bam's 35.
28 points per game for Cole Swider. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. He had 28 the first game, though. That was one game, and then he's fallen a little off.
Okay, yeah. I can, now that I'm looking a little closer, everyone's only got like one game of stats.
The new
Yeah.
The new ratings are out after this conversation, and we are out of the top 30.
Well, you've had so much to contribute. All of you've mentioned is
I don't even know what the heck you guys are talking about.
I would
By the way,
appreciate if you knew what was happening in the world of sports when you host a
Never
sports
even
podcast.
heard of these people.
Hold on. 30-second timeout. Calling it. Last week you spent the first 10 minutes of the show talking about a diarrhea parasite. We are actually talking about sports on a sports radio show.
You guys brought that up. And by the way, Taco Bell was not the cause of it. But then after they realized they weren't the cause of it, then they were the cause of it. Did you hear that whole thing?
Well, and the farm that said they weren't the cause is
Taylor
the cause,
Farms.
but then they're not the cause. Yeah.
Sidebar, I was walking downstairs to leave my apartment building this morning, or I guess I'll give it an afternoon, and there's a DoorDash driver dropping off Taco Bell at my neighbor's door. So
I would, if you're
the
hearing,
pipes are.
Yeah, if you hear bad noises.
Yeah, we know where they're coming from.
You know what's happening. All right, well, by the way,
Strider, corner 3. He's on fire. He might be back up.
God. I reverse Bramered him.
He's hit 2-3 since we started recording.
Wow. We'll get back to the TBT probably never, but before we do that, I got to tell everybody, thanks for tuning in. You found us one way or another, but now there are so many new ways.
Yeah,
and so
what
many
the heck
new
is all this stuff you guys are talking about?
I'm just getting this out there for the people to listen. So as everybody here knows, you can listen to us on Spotify. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts. That's the classics. That's where probably 90% of our listeners listen. But if you're in that 10%, and I know Sam's got at least one person close to home, literally and figuratively, that he doesn't want to use either of those, you can now find us on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. I'm forgetting some others. YouTube Music, which that one you gotta work for a little bit. But pick your favorite streaming service. If you can't find any of those, if you're not sure, you can't find us on the search,
the iHeartRadio one, that's amazing to me because I listen to iHeartRadio every night.
Yeah, you can listen to us there too. Boost our numbers there. If you're not sure how to find any of those, or you're searching for us, you can't find us. Sometimes the search algorithm doesn't work. It's probably based in AI. It's probably, I don't know, prejudiced against us in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, that too. Here's what I'm going to do for all you people at home. I'm going to post in actually, it might already be there. I might be so far ahead of it. It's already there. In our Twitter bio, go to follow us too, by the way, at Apples to Apples PC on Twitter, or X, whatever it's called these days. You're going to see a link, anchor.fm/apples-2-apples. You go click that, and you're going to have links to all the places we are, except YouTube Music. That one you're just going to have to work a little hard for. Ask me. If you listen to the show, write us in, tweet us, whatever. We'll send you the link. Spotify and YouTube Music don't like to get along, so they won't put the YouTube Music link on their site. Deal with it. You got Amazon Music, you got Apple Podcasts, you got iHeartRadio, and of course you have Spotify. And there's a few others there if you just feel like checking those out as well. Or you can just listen to it straight on that website. But make sure you listen however you want. Favorite, like, subscribe. Every week there will be a show right there ready for you to listen. But most importantly, no offense to those, most importantly, we're a proud member of the WFNU 94.1 Frogtown Community Radio family. We are in the new and improved, and I don't know where they would rank it in terms of their prime spots, but it's a prime slot. Saturday, 4 p.m. Central, every single week, live over the airwaves on 94.1 FM Frogtown Community Radio. You can also check us out at WFNU.org or streaming on their app. Go check out the WFNU app. And don't check us out if you are from the Minneapolis and Twin Cities, St. Paul area. There's music, there's news, there's what's happening in the community. There's everything in between. And at the core of the WFNU family is Connor and Connor's Corner. Dad, I saw this in an episode on the WFNU Facebook page. What's going on with Connor?
Connor, last week, no show last week because, no show last week because Connor was at Camp Confidence, which is a really cool camp.
but this actually might be 2 weeks ago when they're listening to this on Saturday, so I'm a little confused. But Connor's been hanging out, working hard, went to camp, confidence camp, had a blast. So you'll just have to check out his show and what he's up to. I'm not sure if you'll have heard a new show this week or not. So I'm trying to not give away. I'm trying to kayfabe, as they say, since we're talking so much wrestling.
Do you remember a few weeks ago, Dow, when you closed the show and you said you weren't happy with your closure?
I'm not happy with that transition either.
Yeah,
I'm transitioning is what I'm saying. I'm transitioning.
Careful. I wasn't super happy with mine either. I think it wasn't the cleanest. I think I probably threw you off your game, so if I did that, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only getting worse. Do you want to explain what kayfabe is? Just try and get back on track.
I thought you wanted me to explain what transitioning is.
I'd really
kayfabe's like in the sport of wrestling. Like there's people that think it's fake, which is absurd. But there's people kayfabe is you're just trying to keep it real. Like you don't tell all the secrets, the behind the scenes stuff. You don't tell that. And I'm pretending right now that we're on live at 4:00 on Saturday, even though if anyone knows us, they'll know we're not.
It's for the best with some of the stuff you say that I have to cut out.
So, I don't know.
I can't believe we got some Cole Swider chatter in this episode.
I haven't followed most of what you're saying.
We're either number 3 because we cover things that no one else does, or we should be higher because we cover Cole Swider.
I'm confused. Yeah. The WNBA what are they doing tonight for this? They're all seeing each other?
I think it's like the red carpet. They do that for the NBA too, honestly.
Oh, okay. The Stud Budz have blue hair now.
They had blue hair the other day when they played each other.
Are they on TV?
I saw them on Twitter. I'm not sure I understand.
Do you know why they have blue hair? Would you like me to explain it to you?
I have no idea.
Because they're wearing, you've seen Cat in the Hat, right? You're familiar with Dr. Seuss and his work?
Well, remind me to tell you something about that, but yes, I am.
Well, you can just tell me now. We're talking about it.
I get the mail. They're dancing right now with Bridget Carlton and Queen McPhee or whatever her name is. The Stud Budz.
Queen
McPhee.
Where'd the Mick come from?
Is it Kayla McBride?
No, Queen Fee. I don't know why I said McPhee. Sounds better. But I go to the mailbox, get the mail. There's an Amazon envelope addressed to me. I open it up, and it's 2 Cat in the Hat books.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on my Amazon.
I'm like, what? I feel like someone ordered this by accident.
I kind of figured you were trying to learn how to read.
It would be the first 2 books I've ever read, although it's the same book, so it'd be the first book I ever read. So I went in and asked my roommate, the older one, I said, I think someone got screwed up and sent me this by accident. She goes, no, I ordered it. I go, why would you order them under my name? She goes, I just picked the first name that was on there. So
why is she ordering?
She's giving them to somebody. So it's ironic you mentioned Cat in the Hat when I just got 2 books yesterday.
So they're wearing blue hair because in the Cat in the Hat, there's Thing 1 and Thing 2. And if you recall, Thing 1 and Thing 2 have blue hair. They're walking around wearing shirts today and probably throughout the whole weekend, I think, that say, I believe they say Stud 1 and Stud 2. And they look like the Thing 1 and Thing 2 shirts.
Can we get them in the Dumb and Dumber suits?
Oh, that would be good. The WNBA is, this whole thing is just very confusing for 1,000 reasons. More than anything, I don't even know most of them are, but, so did our Stud Bud make the All-Star team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she did.
The other one didn't.
So, the man that's going to be joining us at SummerSlam in a week, we'll be dropping his car off and parking it here tomorrow morning. I will be rushing him to the airport as he is on his way to Chicago for the WNBA All-Star Weekend.
Was he going to the Obama Center practices? I
Yeah,
forget.
he is. Yeah, the Saturday thing, or
Why?
one of the nights is there. And this is not a political statement. It's the ugliest building I've ever seen. But
It's not a
Well,
good
and
looking building. It's not.
that
oh,
man,
okay.
But we spoke about this.
I know.
We spoke about this. None of them are.
That's
I
Sam's
don't
new
know why.
hometown.
I have a feeling that man's mother may be making him go to that building.
Well, I think they're like 3-point contesters. Like
That
I think
man's
that's
daughter.
No, I had a conversation with that man's mother, and she's 80% of the conversation was her telling me about that building and how beautiful it is.
Yeah, it's not, but it just so happens that Drew's right. Most of the All-Star Weekend is at that building, so.
I mean, let's put it this way. It's pretty sweet. It's got a basketball court.
It's got two.
The
What would
exterior,
your
exterior could use
presidential
some
building
work,
have
but
inside?
My presidential building?
A snow cone machine?
Snow
you know,
cone machine?
it really wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be good, but like it's the weird writing in the top corner that like just sticks out so much. There's no consistency to it. The shape is weird. I don't know what they were going for, but basketball court.
I think I'd have a reclining chair, several, a Prano pup booth, and a snow cone machine. Yeah, that's what I'd have. Do you have to put books in these buildings?
Oh, the other Stud Budz in the 3-point contest.
Well, isn't the presidential library is a building, but that's different.
Correct.
Why isn't the Feast Collier there? She's not an All-Star.
I think they're all just there. Like they're all just kind of there chilling. I mean, maybe I'm incorrect here. I thought the other Stud Bud, as in not our Stud Bud, she's in the 3-point. Thing two. She's in the 3-point contest. I can't say to have watched a lot of her career. I don't recall her being a very good 3-point shooter, and especially not in the 2 games that we just played against Seattle.
No, she genuinely shoots over 13 times a game. There's a game she had 30 shots.
So I feel a little vindicated now. Maybe
you say Stud Buds 1 and 2. You're right.
Did you think I made that'd be a weird thing for me to make up? I don't know why you would.
No, I thought you said I don't know if they're wearing. No, I thought you were.
I meant like I don't know if they're wearing them at this exact moment in time. They were wearing them.
I don't know.
I'm watching.
Today. Yeah, I think what I saw were like clips or something.
We played back-to-back games against Stud Bud 2 and the Seattle Storm heading into the break. Both at home for Seattle, which I thought was kind of a weird scheduling quirk for the WNBA. Stud Bud 2 went a combined 2 for 13 from 3. In the 2 games prior to that, she was 1 for 10. So her 4 games going into the break, if you're looking for a bit of a betting edge in the 3-point contest, I don't think she's going to be getting much sleep, considering they're doing a 72-hour stream. And she is 3 of 23 heading into her 3-point contest performance this weekend.
Well, I can tell you why she's in it.
Because she's a Stud Bud.
Well, Ionescu and McBride declined it.
Well, then they came out and were like, they didn't actually invite me. But then in my head I was like, maybe that's just actually how they invited everybody, and that no one else took offense to it.
McBride said, I received a half, I'm just going to say butt invite to the 3-point contest through my agent in a text randomly 48 hours ago, not officially.
Yeah, I think what I would say
it sounds like the agent she was officially invited. It just came through the agent.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying is like, knowing how the WNBA and the commissioner operates, like that might have just been how everybody got invited.
Yeah.
I think our ex Lynx Bridget Carlton would be my pick if I had to pick. I am sad. I mean, I'm sad she left, although she didn't really have a choice. But she was actually the only one that left. I was upset left. What would you like help with?
Has LeBron James made a decision yet?
Nope.
Nope, not yet. He eliminated Golden State, though, apparently.
He did?
That was the report from
Why
Shams
didn't he
today.
just eliminate Minnesota and put everyone out of their misery? Come on. These people here in this state have had enough misery. They're not, and you know what's going to happen? He's going to Miami, and guess who's going to finish in second place? Just take a wild guess. allegedly. Us. You know that's what's happening, right?
It is funny because, yeah, I think that was the Timberwolves were one of 4 teams in the finals and Golden State wasn't. And apparently LeBron's decision is around championship like aspirations and fit, which would mean he's coming to Minnesota, but
Right.
he
But
won't.
he's not.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he wants. His wife wouldn't live here if it was the last place on earth.
She probably won't live here.
No.
And
I said it a couple weeks ago.
They're actually married. Continue.
Everyone's talking about living in winter and what. I'm like, the amount of time he's going to actually spend, unless it's Cleveland, maybe he's going to actually spend in the place with the team that he chooses, could, if he wanted to, be so little.
Cleveland is cold too, by the way.
Like I know for a fact that Kevin Love, who in the last few years has played for the Jazz, the Heat, he was on the Cavs for a little bit there. Who else has he played for in the last 5 to 7? I guess that's probably it. Those are 3 teams he's played for since 2020. I know for a fact because I saw him on the street and I read an Architectural Digest article about his apartment that he lived in New York City while he played for Cleveland, Miami, and Utah. You don't need to live on the team you play because you only played 42 games there, and you're traveling all the rest. Just rent some condo. You got enough money to do it. Although, I don't know if you've heard, it's really hard being an athlete that they do this thing. They have these things called taxes that apparently only athletes have to pay. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
It's crazy. I don't know how.
$200 million doesn't last as long as people think.
No, I can't believe it.
You are right on that.
Did you just ask me if my Philly correspondent has asked me about it yet?
No, is excited about getting LeBron James?
You just said he was going to Miami.
Yeah, I know, but Philly they don't know. They think they're getting everything.
No, I think Philly feels similar to us. I feel like they also think they're kind of getting strung along a little bit.
I have a clarification on Kayla McBride declining the 3-point contest. She received a half-ass invite from.
I already read this.
I don't. It's unbelievable.
But
can you grab that pile of wax in your ears and take it out?
You read this?
Yeah. I didn't say that word. I didn't know we could say it in here, so I said half-butt invite.
Oh, was I listening?
Clearly not.
Okay.
I'm gonna move on because you don't deserve this attention. Congrats to Anthony Edwards on getting married.
Congrats, big.
That's huge.
There's so much there. No, it is. It really is. Is that probably why he had to pay his child support? He just paid it in one lump sum.
Well, he has a kid with his wife, but I think he has at least one other kid with another person.
Right, and she's mad because he paid her the whole lump sum. I guess.
Well, didn't he also get it lowered or something, or is that someone else?
I think so. I'm not really sure. All right, so we're still in the same boat with LeBron James. Now he's doing this to be spiteful because the NBA wants him to say it, so now he's not. Is that true?
Is that what people are saying?
He's mad at Adam Silver because he said that he's waiting for the schedule, so now he's being spiteful.
Wait, what about the schedule?
Adam Silver said they can't complete the schedule till LeBron decides what team he's going to. And LeBron, which, if you think about it,
it's fair,
true.
Yeah. It's totally fair. What are they supposed to, you gotta put him on TV.
Right. So he got mad and said, and allegedly he's taking even extra time now because he doesn't want to be rushed by Adam Silver.
There was also reports saying he's waiting on to see if a team would trade for Anthony Davis or Kyrie, but Sham said that's not true.
Because I think that in that same report, that's when he said Golden State's out of it.
Where do you guys come in on the World Cup halftime show? Pretty controversial, I guess.
I thought it was
I
good.
texted you. I thought it was the worst thing I've ever seen.
I feel dramatic.
I feel like Madonna. I'm gonna guess we don't have a lot of Madonna worshippers on the number 3 rated podcast.
The only one we would have had, I think we fired, so.
Yeah, good point. She needs to go away forever. No, I don't mean
yeah, I was gonna say, careful.
She just needs to not be heard from ever again. Still breathing and living, enjoying her best life.
It was perhaps the worst lip syncing I've ever seen, and now she's, not her fault, so old that she can't dance anymore. And I think that whole thing, I don't even know if she was actually there. I think that whole thing might have been recorded. Like, I don't think her performance, it didn't look live. Oh. It looked completely different than the other ones.
And was Shakira there because she dated 45% of the players in the World Cup game?
Shakira has just been synonymous with the World Cup at some point.
She had a husband for a while and he cheated on her, so it's not totally fair.
Sam's right.
Well, it's not fair that he cheated on her, but I think what I said was fair.
I just don't think it's as many as you think it is.
Oh, it seems like it. Okay.
But my point was she got cheated on. If that didn't happen, she'd be with only one.
All right, well, I'm not judging. I'm just asking a question.
You're kind of judging. I mean,
we are also beating around the bush. Justin Bieber had the worst performance of his entire career.
Oh, was he in it?
Here's the thing. I'm not saying it fit into that halftime show. That's exactly, since he came back to performing about 6, 8, 9 months ago, whatever it was, every performance he has done has been like that.
That's not for the World Cup halftime show.
I don't disagree with you. That's my point.
But
two separate things. Two separate things. Two separate things. Bad time, bad place. Exactly what he's been doing for the last year, basically, since he came back at the Grammys and then did the 2 Coachella performances. They've all been super stripped down like that. Like, it's just what he's doing now. I mean, you don't have to like it. It probably didn't fit into the Super Bowl halftime show, but I think he's had some pretty bad performances before he took his break. I think we've seen some pretty atrocious halftime shows in the past few years, so I think to call that one the worst thing you've ever seen is a little strong.
No, you are right. It does seem to be every halftime show we ever watch is horrible.
I think you just hate halftime shows. This one, my biggest problem with this one, it just felt so random. Like, why did they have 6 different people sing? Like, individually, any of those people would have been, well, maybe not Madonna.
Also, what's that pop group that was there? BTC?
BTS? They're all back from the army.
I'm confused. They all have like the same voice. And they all can they're all very good. They can all sing any lyric ever. Well, one of them could just do it. They don't need 10 of them, is my point.
They are strangely interchangeable. It is kind of weird.
They're all very talented, so it's nothing against that, but they just kept coming guy after guy after guy.
Yeah,
when they just need one. They don't need 10. It's not like one guy hits the high note, one guy hits the low note. They're doing acapella, they're doing instrument. They're just singing the same thing, and I didn't really fully understand them. Not that their performance was bad. It's just them as a group. It seemed a lot.
I don't know that you are the target market for K-pop, though, so I don't think that should be surprising.
By the way,
World Cup people are?
They were better than Madonna. They were better than Justin Bieber. I think Shakira was better, but yeah, they're probably the second best out of everybody.
Justin Bieber won the Fanatics games or whatever they're called.
I don't think you win those.
Yeah, top athlete. He split a bunch of money.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, the World Cup people, aka just the world, are exactly who these people, who a K-pop group appeals to. Yes.
I would not have known that. Okay.
I think they were the first ever, I think that one specifically was like the first ever K-pop group to like either go gold or platinum or both or something like that in the US. Like they were the first K-pop group to like really, really make it big.
Yeah, I do have to congratulate you on getting Spain right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a soccer mind.
Yeah, guy picks the favorite for the tournament.
Well, usually that's when you would.
Defense,
That's when you would say it back to me. But all right.
can I tell you something? In my defense, I couldn't have told you who the favorite was beforehand.
No, they were the second favorite. I picked them too.
They were the pre-tournament favorite.
Congratulations.
I looked it up. No, he's not. Why would he?
Well,
I picked the World Cup winner correctly. I picked the College World Series winner correctly. I picked March Madness correctly.
Wait,
I'm an absolute heater.
While we're doing this, I don't think that someone gave me credit for picking the back-to-back Masters winner. Pretty sure. No one. Not a word.
That was like 3 months ago.
I know. That's why it's sad.
I'm pretty sure I did.
And also we did. I think we did.
People props for getting things right, unlike you.
What have you guys ever gotten right?
I just named 3 of them.
Yeah, Sam did name a bunch.
I'll have to check my notes to see if that's accurate or not. I mean,
well, you don't take notes and you couldn't read them if you.
I give you Oklahoma plus 1,300, a massive underdog, and they just cleaned house through the tournament.
what are we talking? Oklahoma?
College World Series. There's another sport that you would think as a baseball coach you would at least watch the College World Series, considering some of your guys, well, they never made it to the College World Series but play college baseball.
No, that ain't happening. Let me tell you something about I just don't think the play is very good. We went through this whole thing. They don't have enough pitching. The scores are too high. I don't think I know it's kind of controversial. I've actually said this to some of my fellow coaches. I don't think the play is that great in the College World Series in baseball. What do you think of that, Sam?
We've been over it. I disagree, but
okay.
I don't think the play is that great in high school baseball. What's your point?
Well, I mean, do you want me to call out the players that aren't very good on my team? Is that what we're doing right now?
Well, I couldn't name a single player in your team, so if you want to.
I know, because you don't support you don't support me.
Well, I did send you a text congratulating you for making the state tournament, and you responded, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I stand by that.
So it's the first time
it's the first time ever. I thought I was shocked that you were interested.
So I don't know where you want me. Do you want me to support you? Do you not want me to support you? Do you want me to make fun of your team? Do you want me to help your team? Do you want me to come
make fun of the coach?
Do you want me to come to bunting practice? Teach them how to catch fly balls? What do you want from me?
By the way, who taught you how to bunt? So let's calm down for a second.
I mean, what's your point here?
My point is, if you do want to come help, that would be great, because they are not even interested in bunting.
Well, I can do bunting, base running. I can do it all.
Yeah, no, we have some opportunities, but I mean, you're closer now that you're in Chicago.
Well, and I'm unemployed, so I guess I actually don't have an excuse.
Oh, that's true. You could come next week or Wednesday night. We're doing a scrimmage if you want to come.
I don't think
you can get away with doing a scrimmage in the middle of the summer.
We can coach.
Is that not against the rules?
No, we are allowed to coach till August 1st. So we're wrapping up the summer season with the 15 and 16-year-olds having a big inter-squad season, and then we're actually having varsity practice Tuesday and Thursday. Although it's going to be 145 degrees, so we might not. They wanted to practice twice. We technically can, but that's up in the air. And then August 1st, I can open up the field and sit and watch them, but we can't coach them anymore. Till March 12th. So.
A strange set of rules.
I know, because football goes here. The state high school league are idiots. I
better hope they don't listen.
We've known this.
Yeah, well, they've decided in 2028 now. You know how you guys used a -3 in high school?
We call it drop 3 in the biz.
A drop 3, yeah. A bad company must have paid off the National High School League. You're going to be allowed to use a drop 6, 5, 4, or 3. Someone's gonna die.
Are they still BB Core certified?
Yeah.
So I mean, they probably will have nothing in them.
They still have enough though at those big. Yeah, stupid. But anyways, what do we? I mean, I actually caught the Twins for like a minute today.
They ended up winning, I think, actually.
They did win.
Yeah,
they went.
Our guy Alan Roden owes me a massive thank you. I don't really want a signed jersey, but since I absolutely shredded him, I think he's hit 4 game winning / walk off or go ahead / game winning hits.
Well, I don't even know what inning this was in, but the who did we play?
Cleveland.
Cleveland intentionally walked a guy barely hitting 200 that if you throw the ball in the dirt will strike out to get to Larnach, and Larnach got the base hit to go ahead. The single dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I was baffled by that as well. That was such a level of
stupidity,
overcoaching.
Yep.
I was. It didn't. There was 2 outs, weren't there? Like it's not even like they were like putting a double play into double play into play. Sorry.
There was 2 outs, and this guy has no chance of hitting a ball in the dirt if you throw it.
I get it. There was the only part that I think the reason they did it was
lefty on right.
It was lefty. It was a lefty. But like, I'm trying to pull up Larnach's, and Larnach can't hit lefties to save his effing life. But like,
no, I don't know.
So again, I get all those things, but like, and I get like Royce Lewis by name, whatever, but like, Royce Lewis does not hit righties or lefties any better one versus the other. He's equally crap against them both.
And you just throw the ball in the dirt. You're striking him out.
It was preposterous. It made no, like, again, I get you're playing lefty on lefty, whatever, but like, I don't know why they did that. In the 12th inning too, it seems so unnecessary.
So let me ask you another question.
And why do you have to why intentionally walk him? Just throw 4 balls, and if he walks, good for him.
How about forget it before the 12th, the bottom of the 10th, the Twins don't score. Why are you not bunting the guy over and scoring him? And then the bottom of the 11th.
Oh, no, he tried.
Oh, he did.
He tried. The leadoff batter bunted foul twice and then struck out looking on a pitch genuinely right down the middle. It was one of the more pathetic at bats I've ever seen. Bunted 2 balls foul, then fouled a pitch off, and then watched the ball. It genuinely it was a curveball, I think, but it ended up right down the middle. It was pretty sad.
Yeah, it's
so he did try.
But just major leaguers can't bunt. They can't move runners over. It's gross. But Twins win.
Don't get me wrong. The Twins didn't exactly have a spectacular showing in extras in terms of productive outs, but in part that's because Royce let us off in the 10th, which is that guy has never seen a productive out in his life.
Unless it's in St. Paul.
Yeah. And then actually Sam's guy Roden hit a pretty decent fly ball to start off his at bat in the 11th. But the other at bats Guardians had in the 11th, I think we intentionally. I'm pulling it up because I actually watched all the extras and it was genuinely pathetic. We intentionally walked Jose Ramirez to start the 11th. A guy then struck out looking. Like anything you think we could do poorly, they did probably worse in their at bats.
The division is
ridiculous.
A joke. I was having this debate. I was looking at the stat line because I don't watch the games, but I keep in line with the stats since we do host the 3rd best Minnesota sports podcast in the state. It may seem obvious at first, but think about it. Would you rather go 1 for 4? The hit is a single. So 1 for 4 with a single and 3 strikeouts, or 0 for 4 with 0 strikeouts, but all hits hard to a position, but just didn't land.
Well, I think it would. I don't think I can answer that. In a vacuum, I would take the hit, but it depends on what else is happening in my season. And is it just one game or,
Well, I don't know. I think 3 strikeouts in the game is so embarrassing. The one hit was just a single. I would take the 0 for 4.
I mean, I guess
with
my
no
point is,
strikeouts.
Well, one of the Twins
assuming I don't desperately need a hit, like
that guy got 4 strikeouts today for the Twins. Bell.
Josh Bell, yeah.
And he didn't look like he had any chance of
Well,
hitting.
he went 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts.
Josh Bell leads our team in RBIs and hits, and he's got. Well, I mean, he's also got 13 home runs. Like, he's had a pretty good season.
He's been a solid signing.
He's not spectacular, but he's got a on base over 300. He hit for what he is. He's perfectly fine. He hits 250 with some power. All good stuff.
He's literally the only signing we made, by the way, hitting wise in the off season.
Unspectacular, but perfectly fine. We each got like a one more comment, then we got to send it to the post show. Single ugliest swing perhaps in the history of baseball. Josh Bell. I don't understand. It's like one of those things. Both.
From which side?
I mean, I think the left is worse, but both. I mean, he's a career 340 on base, career 260 hitter. Like, he's got plenty of seasons with, 15 to 20 home runs. Like, perfectly serviceable baseball player. Ugliest swing perhaps I've ever seen, especially from the left side. Next time you look at it, it looks like he is chopping down. Like, it's so bad. It's so ugly, but it works, so.
Felt a little better about that one.
Oh,
yeah.
I was going to say, you add a little join us next week flavor.
Yeah.
That was better. You're bringing it back. Can I ask, I don't ask a lot of questions on this show. I feel like I answer them poorly and I answer them very longly. Can I ask you guys a question for once?
That's what, and you don't just say that. Sports Illustrated says it.
No, people say it. I'm aware. Why does everyone want to trade Ryan Jeffers? Am I missing something here?
Why are they going to trade him?
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't seen that we want to. I just see that the Yankees really want him.
And so, of course, we'll give him to him.
Yeah, so then, we'll give him to him. No, I can get behind, for a number of reasons, the trading Joe Ryan, although I feel like tougher to do it when half our team is injured on the pitching staff. Truly don't understand why everyone is like, just trade Jeffers. Like, you're going to get so much for him. He's pretty good. I'd like to have him around for a few years. He's our best hitter.
The only thing, yes, Jeffers is our best hitter by far. And he's definitely the best catcher on the trade market, so it would suck to lose him. But the only thing is our farm system at catcher is actually phenomenal. We have a few catchers who could be really good, so I could see a reason to trade him, but I also think it's a year too early. Like, we just drafted a very good prospect. We have Tate, who's in the minors, who's not ready yet. Like, we have a deep catcher farm system, and we actually drafted 2. We had drafted 2.
But they're never going to get anything for them. The Yankees are just going to rip us off. I wouldn't trade them.
I'm with you, Sam, that I just think the timing of it feels so weird, because Tate, however you say his name, he's like 19. So, like, he's not there. And yes, they just drafted Lackey, but he's ready by late next year, probably at the earliest. Like, he needs a bit of time. I know he's exceptional and he slotted in as a top 20 prospect in baseball and all that stuff. But I don't know. Why can't he stick around another year and then trade him next year when you actually might have somebody that's not freaking Victor Caratini or whatever to play instead?
Well, it's one thing.
Yeah, I don't understand
why
they're in the worst. The AL this year is the worst the conference has ever been in the history of baseball. And the AL Central is the worst the division has ever been in the history of baseball, except maybe last year, maybe it was worse. But either way, they're in the worst division ever. And they're in it, and they actually have a solid farm system. They have a lot of talent in the org. Their payroll's $100 million. They don't need to cut, and apparently the owner wants to make it higher. They don't need to cut payroll more. I don't understand why they're in a position where they think they need to sell. Like, they're in a position where they're a few games out of a wild card. They don't need to cut payroll by any means. The ownership says they're going to go raise it, and they have a lot of talent in the farm system. It makes zero sense why everyone thinks we need to sell everybody.
And to all that point,
I don't even. Oh, go ahead, Dad.
Well, this is to Sam's point. you say you want to improve the team. You say this, you say that. Well, we all know you're not going to do any of that. But then don't get rid of someone you already have.
Right. That's almost exactly as for once. I think the three of us mostly agree on something. I don't need them to go get more guys.
Nice,
I don't think it's
no, they won't.
Yeah, but I don't know that they're good enough that it's worth it. Like right now. I mean, in the off season, yes, but like I don't think they're like a piece or two away from like genuinely competing for something significant. Like I think with the injuries that they're good, but they're just not that close. So I'm like, I don't know, just like let the season play out. Maybe you make the playoffs and maybe there's a bit of excitement and maybe you give like one or two other young guys a chance because like eventually one of these other guys is going to probably suck. Like, I don't know, do you need to keep giving Ryan Kreidler, innings? Maybe you give that to the Culpepper kid or whatever, or, whatever it might be. Eventually, Austin Martin, it's been fun, but like, let's give Walker Jenkins a shot. Like, I don't think you need to go make trades to get more guys. Like, I don't know, just let the season run its course and then go from there.
Well, that's the thing. It's a Jenkins, Keishel, Buxton outfield, and Jeffers behind the plate with Joe Ryan and Taj Bradley as your 1-2. That can win the AL Central. As long as you go make one or two signings, that can win the AL Central. The AL Central, it doesn't take a lot to win the AL Central.
When are people going to realize Joe
fair.
Ryan's a fraud?
He's a first half merchant, as they call it.
It's tough to defend him after you have 6 home runs.
Not good baseball.
Not good timing for wanting to defend him.
We can defend Taj Bradley though. He just gave up 2 hits in 7 innings.
He's insane. Taj Bradley is out of his mind. Perhaps the greatest trade in the history of baseball. It got rid of Dad's least favorite player of all time for him.
We did trade Angel Reese for Olivia Miles, but yeah.
Right, that wasn't You're missing the point. As soon as what's her name gets back, they won't be able.
We're 1-0 when both
2-0.
play.
Well, we played the worst.
Sorry,
or
we played the worst team in the
league.
league. That doesn't count. We played the worst team in the league. Next year,
as
when
I saw last
name
night, the San Jose Earthquakes played the worst team in the league and got lost 4-0. So anything can happen.
Do we still have a soccer team here?
Yeah, I think they kind of stink. I honestly don't know though.
They're middle of the road. They're not worth talking about. Twins.
They're in the very last playoff spot. That's about as middle of the road as it gets. Joe Ryan. My thing with Joe Ryan is he's definitely a good pitcher. I just don't.
Is he?
I think yes. I think he's good. I don't think he's great. He's still got a sub 3.5 ERA this year, even after giving up 6 home runs in a game. I'm telling you, his ERA the last 2022. Was 3.5. 2023 is the year he got hurt. And then the last 3 years, his ERA has been 3.6, 3.42, 3.38 so far. 2 All-Star nods. Like, he's a good pitcher. I think my issue with Joe Ryan is, one, he's probably going to command a lot of money for a guy who I don't think is like, I think he can be very good. He gives up these games too often. Now, not 6 home runs, but I think he's had 3 different games where he's given up 5 home runs. I think I'm trying to get his stats up. That's why we need your boy Ryan on hand. I'm trying to get his splits up for his career. I think he's got his ERA is like a run and a half worse in the second half compared to the first half. And like, that just worries me. Yeah, here it is. His first half career ERA, that's hitting. Why would it give me Joe Ryan's?
He's a good hitter.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. That's so bizarre. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. His first half ERA in his career is 3.17. That's 89 starts, 516 innings, a whip right around 1, 35 and 24. Second half, he's only started 46 games. Now, okay, he'll start 10 in the second half of this year, so 56. Well, why is that the case? Injuries in the second half of the season. His ERA is 1.8 runs higher in the second half of the year. He's only 17 and 18. He's thrown half as many innings. And I just think it's that consistent fall off in the second half of years, which always seems to coincide with some injury, and these games where he just gets blown up. Like, I think someone's going to pay him a lot of money, and I don't know that I want to be the team to do that. When, if you have real aspirations, can you rely on him late in the year like that? I don't know, and it worries me. So I think he is a good to possibly very good pitcher, but like, we've seen it too often now, where late in the season or out of the break, he just can't quite keep it going, and I don't know that that's a guy. If it was flipped, I'd probably be willing to pay him. If it was slow starts, great finishes, I'd be like, I'd prefer that, but
Right.
I don't know. He's very good. I'm sure he'll go somewhere else and they'll fix it and whatever, but like, I would understand trading him. The Jeffers thing I don't get. Until the Lackey guy shows up, you have a top 5 hitting catcher in the league over the past 3 years. Why would you give that up? And he's serviceable defensively.
Yeah, I mean,
he's better than their entire infield defensively.
Oh God, yeah. Have you ever seen a guy like Kershaw where like you just throw him in the outfield and it's his best position out of nowhere?
I have to say though,
a guy like Brooks Lee who can't play second base.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He gets the job done in the outfield, but he doesn't look real good doing it.
No, it's not the most convincing. That's for sure.
But you kind of go, oh. And then
Byron Buxton can cover 70% of the outfield, so you're kind of just hoping he can cover 10%.
I know there's probably advanced metrics out there about defense, but like, he has made less errors and less bad plays in the outfield, and I don't know that he ever really played in the outfield, which is one of the more bizarre things I have ever seen
in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, here it is. I mean, I don't know what these mean, but like, if you're an advanced statistics guy, outs above average at second base, Luke Kershaw in 2026, -7, can't be good. He's at 0 in center, meaning he's net neutral, and he's got a 1 outs above average in right, meaning he's slightly above average. It looks terrible, but it's better than whatever he was at second base. And Sam's right about Brooks Lee. Like, that guy can play every position in the infield except second base, which is probably the easiest one. Makes no sense.
Should we trade Joe Ryan for Luis Arias?
I would.
I mean, Luis Arias definitely getting traded, and he seems to be getting a little better defensively. He still
Who cares? Honestly, who cares? He's better hitter than anyone we've had in the last, I don't even know how many years. It's ridiculous. Get him. Oh, wait, but that doesn't matter.
He wasn't even that good the last couple of years. This year
he won the batting title.
Like 3 years ago.
No, 2 in a row. I think he won it last year, didn't he?
He hit like 290 last year.
That's still pretty good.
No,
yeah, no one on our team.
Pretty good.
You could take 4 guys, they don't add up to that.
Well, the one guy we do have, they want to trade, apparently.
Yeah,
2. I think Larnack hits 290 something too. Him and Jeffers.
Yes.
I guess. Yeah. Can you believe the Trevor Larnack thing makes no sense? I personally, Trevor Larnack hits 294.
I mean, Arias' worst batting average of his career was last year, and it was 292. That's just absurd.
No, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying, like...
No, and the funny part is Giants fans hate him, and he's hitting 325.
I'll say it for the millionth time. It's not... It's that they traded him for the not even top pitcher on another team who's a batting champ. It's just ridiculous. It was a bad trade. Now, especially the guy doesn't play with that. I'm not even talking about the injuries. Ugh.
Well, let's get him back for best pitcher on the team. No, it probably doesn't make sense for us to do. But
he's not a washed up reliever. That's all they're interested in.
Woo suck. We might have Bremered him.
Oh yeah, he's real good.
The dude they traded for he threw a shutout inning in extras today. Actually, both of them did.
That Morris guy, for some reason, is pretty good.
The Morris guy's out of his mind. I don't know where he came. I mean, I know where he came from. He came from us.
He's a rookie, isn't he?
I think he pitched a little bit last year. I think he's kind of had some spots here and there, but yeah, I think
If
this
you
is
would
his first
picture
year.
what a guy Andrew Morris, who's a reliever, looks like, he looks exactly like it.
Yeah, 100%. I thought he pitched a little bit last year, but honestly, we had like 7,000 guys pitch last year, so I may be confusing him. But yeah, he's basically a rookie. He got off to
I have breaking news.
a slow start. I think he's allowed like one run in his last like 20 innings or something insane like that.
I have breaking news. Not super earth-shattering in this state, but my roommate happens to be in North Carolina and must have been watching the news and felt it was important that we talk about this on the show, that the Panthers linebacker, Nick Skirton, he suffered a torn ACL. He's out for the season. So that's fresh right from the state of Carolina. She felt that we needed that needed to be said.
Is she on site in Carolina?
She's on, yeah, she's got boots on the ground in North Carolina, in Charlotte, 10 feet from the stadium, by the way. So,
hey, don't say we aren't everywhere. We're at the MLS. We're at the basketball tournament. We're at Charlotte or Carolina Panthers. I almost said Charlotte Panthers. Carolina Panthers practice.
Yep. Not practice. She's right next to the stadium, but maybe they practice.
Nick
there.
Scorton was entering his second year, second round pick last year out of Texas A&M.
Yeah,
in his rookie season, he had 47 tackles and 5 sacks. It's a solid rookie season for Mr. Scorton, but yeah.
Well, in his second season, he had 0 tackles.
Yeah, we already know his stats.
Yep.
So I'm glad I was able to deliver that news hot off the press in Carolina.
I mean, hot off the press, it appears that happened.
Well,
the Panthers tweeted something about it 6 hours ago, so I don't think it's.
Well, she was working. She got.
Sure.
Watching them.
Someone's got to pay the bills in that house.
This house?
Got a small business owner in that house.
We have 2 business owners in this house.
Well, you have 2 owners of a business, I would say.
Yeah, I'm his partner.
Yeah.
I have to cook him dinner, too.
Just no
we avoided a huge
lettuce.
Tragedy yesterday. No, there's no lettuce in the house. I had an issue with my phone yesterday.
Well, by the way, I don't think the parasite had anything to do with there being no lettuce in the house, but continue.
No, unrelated. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, unrelated. No, I downloaded an app that I thought I was supposed to, and it literally, my entire phone went haywire. So we had to open up business again last night and get to work, but we did fix it. So very successful business.
Your business is now cell phone repair?
Well, part of Applebaum Design is we just solve life problems. So yeah.
Man, do I even want to ask what the app was?
It was no. I was having trouble with my text, and it said Samsung was getting rid of their texting, so it said download this one. And so I did. I thought I was actually being proactive. Well, I wasn't. So yeah, it was
a shocking number of top 100 prospects.
I couldn't even make a call, let alone
who does
anything else. But.
The Twins. We have 7. Well, for Fangraphs, but I mean,
no, they always
can't be that far off.
And then they never amount to anything. So,
although this still has that Kendry Rojas guy who actually started the year in the majors, but I guess he hasn't really pitched all that much before his.
Well, we just added at least one in the draft.
Lackey, they have Lackey at 14.
When there's nothing else on, do you ever watch the Canadian Football League?
No. I watched the basketball tournament like Sam.
Oh, I'm watching the Canadian Football League. I watch it quite often. And
is Diego Pavia on a roster yet, or not quite?
I think he's only been gone like 13
Sorsby's
minutes.
not. I'll tell you that much.
I think the Ravens just cut that guy like 13 minutes ago.
Yeah, but he'll be on a team tomorrow
Do you
somewhere.
think he's going to Canada? Hey,
Or what's the other one, the UFL or whatever?
do you know that we're going to see Danhausen wrestle?
Yeah, against Dirty Dom. Not exactly what I was hoping out of Dirty Dom, but it'll do.
Also, Dave Meltzer needs to shove it. Did you see he said that WWE is over saturating Danhausen, they're using him too much, and
Yeah.
what is he talking about? If they could do an entire 3 hours of Danhausen, it wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
No, they have to strike while the iron's hot with Danhausen.
I'm with you.
That's
I think
sure.
I think you got to maximize.
He just doesn't
it.
like him.
No.
Yeah, well, and also we don't really want him to wrestle, so we need to get the backstage segments.
Yeah.
I'm so mad I missed the cat thing. I mean, I know you guys know that, but distraught doesn't even begin to.
I didn't see it live, but
I mean, I saw it on Twitter, but
yeah, no,
It was the best choke slam since The Undertaker and Kane,
I will say that
the Brothers of Destruction.
I'm not sure what you call those pants Cat was wearing. If they were shorts,
Capris?
The capris is not a good look on someone 7'8". It wasn't a good look.
Well, I think they were just normal pants. He's just really tall.
Oh, that could be. Chokeslam was good though. You could tell that was actually pretty good.
I think that's what Sam just said.
I'm confirming. Why is Rachel Bannerman?
I don't think he listens to you, Sam.
No.
I heard everything he said. I agreed with him. That's why I'm talking about it.
I do have we probably wish I would have done this on the radio. But I have a little rant I just remembered to bring up. So we gotta fix golf broadcasting. It makes absolutely no sense.
I don't watch it, but I agree.
It's like, for example, the 3M Open. I understand it's not a big tournament, but it just popped in my head because I was trying to tune in to see if they were going to show a friend of the program, Muzzy Donahue, in his inaugural PGA tournament event. One, they didn't show the hometown kid and the guy that they made an exemption for. Why would they? And two, they went off the broadcasting ended, and there was still like 5 holes left to play for many golfers. And then the thing it would be like, okay, I guess if you don't want to do it, if they have something important coming up next, you don't want to have it go on most of the day. The next thing after it was a recap of the round. Why don't we just keep the broadcast going the entire time golfers are going? And then the Open, it's already, weird time zone. We're only getting like 3 hours of it. Nothing ever makes sense about golf broadcasting. Just show the tournament the entire time people are golfing. It's not like every other sport we show the entire game. I don't understand why golf doesn't just do it the entire day. Why
are they wearing suits?
Well, that's another thing. We should just get the thing on TV and showcase, all the players. And then also, nothing important is happening before or after on that channel. It's absurd. I feel better getting that off my chest.
Good. Happy for you.
No, I don't. The golf is ridiculous. They're wearing suits. It's so stuffy. And in a sport where people aren't watching it anymore, but we have talked about that before. I don't know the golfers. I don't like the golfers. I think it's so boring. It's the same thing every week. But we do have a local, a dude you guys, shared the same school with playing, so.
2 of them.
Right.
Sam, have you made your outfit choices yet?
What are we doing?
Well, I have that T-shirt, the Brock Lesnar one, but I can wear that Friday night to the watch party, and then we can match Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I could wear my CM Punk one to the watch party.
We might need to get the Paul Heyman guy one.
I do like the Paul Heyman guy one. I do like that idea. Tiffy time too. I mean, it's kind of hard not to.
It's
are we?
weird though, 'cause
Are
she's not in her own match.
no, and are we ignoring Otis and Chad Gable?
Oh my God, thank God you just said that. I have an open box right now of things packed, and I just realized I wasn't thinking, and I packed my Vikings luchador mask, and I'm taking it out of the box as we speak, and laying it off to the side so I can bring to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
You will
some
not
things
be
are meant to be.
you will not be, yeah, some things are meant. You will not be the only one with something like that on.
By the way, I kind of feel we're getting jobbed because I like Penta too. Like, why couldn't Penta have lost and Chad Gable beat a bad guy? Like, I know Chad Gable's going to beat Penta.
They gotta finish the story. They gotta finish the luchador story.
Oh, that was the very first wrestler that
Yep.
Penta's first person he wrestled when he came here was Chad Gable. All right, I get it.
That's right. That's right. You're under. Yep. You've got it.
I guess that makes sense, but I wonder if I say hi to him, if he'll remember sitting with me in the lounge.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm going with yes.
I'm sure he will.
All right, well, we'll be back next week. We'll all be in the same studio, previewing, talking sports. What time do you arrive in the Twin Cities on Thursday, Drew?
Late,
What's late?
like 11 something.
So are we doing a midnight show?
Probably not.
Oh, well then how are we going to get the show done?
We can do Friday afternoon.
Yeah, Sam's unemployed, and I'll make it work.
All right.
Or when's Sam leaving?
Well, we have to have it done by
Not till
Saturday.
the following week.
But
I mean,
might put his-
we could do it Wednesday with Drew in New York.
Okay,
that was sort of my plan. We could do it. We could do the show in the thing the following week. Well, whatever. People don't need to listen to that. We'll figure it out. It's not their problem.
Oh,
we'll be back
the
next
following week. I'm up in the air, but we'll talk.
All
This
right.
is not the Orchard's problem.
Yeah. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.